Hello students, today we are going to start our chapter Crop Production and Management Part 3. In this part we are going to discuss various activities to be performed to protect our crops. Unless there is proper management to protect a crop against weed, insects, pest and pathogen, crop productivity cannot be enhanced. We need to perform various activities to protect our growing crops. The very first protection we have to provide to our crop is from weeds. What are weeds? Weeds are the unwanted plants that grow along with the main crop. जो हमारी crop के साथ unwanted plants grow कर जाते हैं, they are wild plants and we don't need them. They have to be removed from the field because they will compete with our main crops. वो हमारी main crop के साथ competition करेंगे, food, nutrient, sunlight, water, etc. So to avoid all these competition, we have to remove those weeds, and the process of removing those weeds is called weeding. There are different methods followed to remove the weeds. The very first is the manual removal or the removal by hand. Sometimes a very simple tool known as khurpi or trowel may be used to remove the weeds. The second one is the tilling before sowing. We have already discussed that when we plow the soil, that removes the weed from the soil and increase the microbial activity. Then we have got special chemicals that are sprayed to remove those weeds known as weedicides. These chemicals do not harm the main crop but only kill the weeds. So these are chemicals. The farmer should take care of themselves while spraying weedicide, as it can adversely affect their health as well. राइट इसको स्प्रे करते हुए फार्मर को बहुत कॉशियस रहना चाहिए, अदरवाइज इट मे हार्म देयर हेल्थ. नेक्स्ट इज टू प्रोटेक्ट द क्रॉप फ्रॉम पेस्ट. Pests are the animals, birds and insects that harm our crop. They are locust, beetle and termites. So how can we remove them, or how can we keep them away from the crops? The very first thing, we have commonly seen that we put a human figure in the fields known as scarecrow that keeps the birds away from the crops, because birds think that some person is standing there in the field, so they do not come near the crop. Second, many type of chemicals are sprayed on the crop which kill the pest. They are known as pesticides. But same here, while spraying these pesticides, farmer has to be very careful for himself, because it can also affect his health, and even it can enter into the food chain and harm the human beings. So we need to protect our crops from the weeds as well as pest for better growth. Once the crop is mature, now we need to cut and gather the crops. That process is known as harvesting. And if the fields are small, so small scale harvesting is done with the help of this sickle. But for the large area of the field, we need to use certain machines, maybe harvester. And after harvesting the crops, the grains have to be removed from the cut crops. That process is known as threshing. So today we are using some machines which perform the both functions together. They harvest the crop as well as they do threshing. So that machine is known as combine. It combines both harvesting and threshing functions. After the crop is cut and the grains are separated, we need to separate grains from the chaff. So that process is known as winnowing, where chaff is removed from the grains with the help of blowing wind. So that process is known as winnowing. So all these processes are to be performed after the crop has become mature. The very first is harvesting, where we will cut the crop. Second is the threshing, where we will separate the grains from the cut crop. And third is the winnowing, where we separate grains from the chaff. Fruits and vegetables are plucked by hand. So after cutting or harvesting the crop, we need to store that crop. The grains are stored in large silos, and the fruits and vegetables are stored in cold storage. The grains must be sun dried before storing because they contain large amount of moisture in them, which can increase the microbial activity. So we need to sun dry them before storing. Large scale of storage is done by Food Corporation of India and state warehousing corporations, and fruits and vegetables contain high amount of moisture in them, so that need to be preserved. So they are stored at low temperatures, that is maintained in cold storage and deep freezers. So ग्रेन्स के केस में हमें उनमें मॉइस्चर को रिमूव करना ज़रूरी है बिफोर स्टोरिंग, whereas in the case of fruits and vegetables that moisture content has to be maintained because that keeps them fresh. To meet the demand of food for the growing population, we need to use the varieties which are resistant to pest, disease and lodging, so that the crop grows properly and produces good yield. So there are different methods followed to improve the crop variety. The very important method here of crop variety improvement is known as hybridization, where we make a cross between two different varieties, and this is done by Agriculture University and Research Institute. The good quality seeds are produced in these institutes and distributed among farmers. So in cross breeding, what we do, we choose two plants, plant A and plant B. Anthers from plant A are removed. That process is known as emasculation. Anthers को हम लोग remove कर देते हैं और उस प्रोसेस को हम कहते हैं emasculation. और हम क्या करते हैं, दूसरे जो हमारा डिज़ायरेबल प्लांट है उसके पॉलेंस ग्रेन्स को हम लोग इस फ्लावर के स्टिग्मा पर डस्ट करवाते हैं आर्टिफिशियली, right? So that after fertilization, these two varieties have got mixed together to give a new hybrid variety having all the desirable characters of both the plants A and B. This method of improving variety is known as hybridization. So this work is done at agriculture universities and research institute. Now these hybrid seeds are then distributed among farmers. Green Revolution started in India in 1960 when high yielding hybrid variety of Mexican wheat was introduced.